Hey guys, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. I'm so happy you're here. Still sick? That's okay. Show must go on. I'm excited to watch a movie with you tonight. This might be my last movie I watch before Christmas. No, there'll probably be one or two more. I don't think it's a Christmas movie. I'm watching $1 Million Baby. The way it got to the channel is I put like 65 directors in a hat. I pulled out 7 or 8. Clint Eastwood won by a mile, which I thought he would. But I didn't realize how many movies he directed. There's like over 40. And so we narrowed it down, put his best or maybe most famous movies on a poll that I have not seen. I've seen Unforgiven, I have a reaction to that. And I've seen The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. And I've seen Gran Torino. All 3 of those on the channel. And then there was a couple that he directed that I had seen off channel, like Sully and another one I can't remember. So our winner was $1 Million Baby, but close behind it was The Outlaw Josie Wales. So I'm planning to watch that one as well. For a while I thought I had seen $1 Million Baby, but you know, I looked up some pictures and watched a second of a trailer and I have zero recollection. Like nothing was sparked. And I usually would have a little, so I really truly don't think I've seen this. If I realize halfway through I will probably keep watching it because I don't remember how it ends, but I don't think I've seen it. I'm excited. I know Hilary Swank's in it and they always talk about her on The Office and I liked her in P.S. I Love You. And then I know Morgan Freeman's in it and it was directed by Clint Eastwood, but I don't know if Clint Eastwood actually plays in it. So that'll be fun to see. Let's get started and don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified when a new video comes out. Here's a Patreon if you want to vote on the polls that I talk about all the time, plus, you know, full-length reactions, early access. Here's something Christmassy, and let's go. This is probably gonna sound bad, but I didn't know women boxing even existed. And I don't know that I want it to.
Only ever met one man I wouldn't want to fight.
That's Clint Eastwood.
He was already the best cut man in the business.
Can you stop me?
Started training and managing in the 60s, but he never lost his gift.
No. I'll give you one more round.
Seconds out, let's go.
What do we do? Tell me what you do.
You let him hit you.
There are all kinds of combinations
Please don't,
you come
please
up
don't,
against
please
down
don't.
at different layers of meat, making you how to work every one. People love violence.
Arguable.
Go down at a car wreck to check for bodies. Same people claim to love boxing. Boxing is about respect, getting it for yourself, and taking it away from the other guy.
I owe you money.
No, sir.
I know your mama.
Don't rattle no, sir.
He's got such a grumpy grandpa voice.
I don't train girls.
Maybe you should. People see me fight, say I'm pretty tough.
Girly, tough ain't enough.
What did Hogan want?
Offered us a title shot.
About time.
I turned him down flat.
Been 2-3 more fights for a long time now, Frankie.
You get one shot at the title. You lose it, it may not come around again.
His poor eye.
Well, do your best, Lord, to protect Katie, Annie too. Other than that, you know what I want. There's no use me repeating myself.
But step back too far. You ain't fighting at all.
What's confusing you this week?
Oh, it's the same old one God, three gods.
Thinking most people figure out by kindergarten it's about faith.
Is it sort of like snap, crackle, and pop all rolled up in one big box?
You're standing outside my church comparing God to Rice Krispies. The only reason you
Snap,
come to
crackle,
Mass
pop,
every day is to
Rice
wind me up.
Krispies.
It's not going to happen this morning.
What about the Holy Ghost?
He's an expression of God's love.
Well, what is he then? Does that make him a demigod?
There are no demigods, pagan. Did you write your daughter?
Absolutely.
Now you're lying to a priest. You know what? Take a day off. Don't come to Mass tomorrow.
He made the priest say the F word. It's a gift. It's like we're stepping back into Rocky days.
I think I only ever met one fighter who was all heart.
My name's Dangerous Dealer Fighting Flippo Bam Bam Barch out of Broward County, Texas.
Danger showed up a couple of years back.
You know, I got nothing against yours.
Well, that's nice to hear. Anything else I can do for you? Just one of those questions you ask. But Danger wanted to give it his best answer.
Well, sir, I'd like to become the welterweight champion of the world. And I challenge the Motor City Cobra, Thomas He-Man Hearns, to fight me. You ain't even ranked. You gotta have at least one fight to be ranked. Hey, I'll fight any man anytime. Hey, come on, get in the ring.
Go around with me.
It's
Sure up.
Oh, well, some nice tights, Danger.
can't even think of his name.
Whooping later, olive oils.
Sure
from Marvel.
busy. Had a left hook that would move a tank.
Thought I told you I didn't want Danger working out here anymore.
Oh, he ain't heard nothing, Frankie.
Thanks, man. People are talking.
Ta confion esta siu.
The hell kind of language is that? I just thought you might like to know you got a fighter out there not talking to another manager.
Not talking to another manager.
And not just any manager, Mickey Mac.
Mickey.
Big Willie is not talking to Mickey Mac.
Not a word. Who's your new girl?
Jesus Christ. Wasting your time. I told you I don't train girls. There's dozens of trainers who train girls. You won't have any trouble finding one.
Don't hardly need a dozen, boss. You'll do fine.
Don't call me boss now. I'm not your boss, and don't you be calling me that.
If I stop calling you boss, will you train me?
No.
Then I might as well just keep calling you it.
She grew up knowing one thing. She was trash.
Oh.
It's from my dog.
She'd come 1,800 miles, but the adultery was still just over the hill.
Oh my gosh.
Working the bag, boss.
Not your boss, but that bag's working you.
I think she's working the bag.
How much did she pay?
6 months.
But just don't encourage her, understand? What's Danger doing out there? What's he looking at? He paid his dues?
Well, can't afford pants. Want him to pay dues?
Get out of my office.
How? How long has she been doing that?
Can't think of it as a bag. I'm not a trainer, but I can show you this if you like. Now, you don't want to hit him when he's coming towards you. Do it's just going to push you back. It's going to smother your punches. You watch him real carefully. Keep rotating. That keeps your head moving. Keep one shoulder back. So you're always ready to fire a power shot.
He could be a trainer. He's probably been around for a long time.
Good. Good. Keep that chin tucked in. Good.
Like that?
Yeah. Give it a few shots. Tuck that chin in now. Tuck that chin in.
Why tuck the chin in?
Now you get this down, we'll put you on a speed bag.
You have to BYO speed bag?
I'll just borrow it till I can buy my own. I'll walk out with you?
Oh, I am home. Let's see.
It's nice. Would it bother you much if I worked a little longer?
Just pour the door closed when you leave. It's the magic of fighting battles beyond endurance, beyond cracked ribs,
That's what I've
ruptured
always-
kidneys, and detached retinas.
Well, in the very little boxing I've watched, that's what always amazes me is the endurance. She's cute. Can I also just say I love that he said his name's Danger, and everyone just was like,
Nigga, I found somebody you can beat.
calls him Danger.
I don't fight women.
That's a girl, man. I think you're right. Man, look at her little bitty titties. They're like mosquito bites.
Okay.
Saw your last fight, Shawrell. Spent so much time face down, I thought the canvas had titties.
I'm Shawrell.
Yo, when they start making those tights for men, flip it.
Good one.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
He looks pretty cut still.
Man to rub down whore. Today he doesn't want one.
You ever do any work around here?
Not my job I'd worry about if I was you.
Man's a rub down whore.
It's almost like someone's been helping her.
She might just be a natural. Looks like she's got something.
She's got my speed bag. That's what she's got.
Wonder how the hell she got that.
I wonder. I'm gonna need that speed bag back. Every time you touch it, you're losing me business out here.
Come on. It's been in a...
Look, you seem like a nice girl. Can I give you some advice?
I'd appreciate that.
You're gonna find a trainer either in this gym or somewhere else that's gonna want to train a girl. It's the latest freak show out there. It takes about 4 years to train a fighter.
How old
are
is
you?
she?
31 until my next birthday.
Well, there you go, 31. You wouldn't start training to be a ballerina at 31 now, would you?
Already been working it for 3 years.
And you can't hit a speed bag? What kind of training is that?
Never had any ball.
He didn't have it. She didn't have his speed bag.
I hate to be the one to tell you the truth.
Sorry for using your bag, Mr. Dunn.
You're not gonna cry now, are you?
No, sir.
Oh, come on, Frankie.
Take the bag. Just enjoy it, will you?
I'll just borrow it till I buy my own.
Your guy's the champ, so we don't split 50s. But if I don't see 40%, look, you call me back when it's 60-40 or don't call me back at all.
Hey,
Frankie. I'm sorry to come by your house like this. I know you don't like people dropping in.
Oh, no.
I also needed to talk with you about business.
He's
Oh, yeah,
leaving
well,
him.
I just got off the phone with Hogan.
I gotta leave you, Frankie.
What? The title's just 2 fights away.
It ain't that. If I win, I gotta make as much as I can while I can. I need somebody in the action who can make things happen.
So I get to the title fight, and this guy takes you there.
Only way he do it.
Mickey Mac's a businessman. He can't teach you nothing.
You already taught me everything I need to know.
So he trains him, he teaches him, he invests in him.
There's some things people just don't want to hear.
Someone else gets the return on it.
I heard about Willie. It's cold. It's dead cold.
Yes, it is.
Don't need to be training fighters at my age.
Mickey, it's about you not believing in him.
Well, I found him. I stuck with him for 8 years. How's that for not believing in him? What was I supposed to do? Just put him in over his head, not protect him?
Oh, you were protecting him from the champions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did your manager do? You were a hell of a fighter, a lot better than Willie. He get you a title fight, or did he just bust you out banging your head against other people's fists until you lost your eye?
I went out swinging, and no man can say I didn't.
And excuse me if I didn't want my fighter spending the second half of his life cleaning up other people's spit.
Right, you're the smart one.
He is not very nice.
But you just protected yourself out of a championship fight. How do you say that in Gaelic?
Chin down.
Thanks.
Boxing is an unnatural act. Because everything in it is backwards.
Ooh, that looked bad.
And Big Willie Jones is the new champion of the world. It's unbelievable.
Everything in boxing is backwards.
It's still yours. He still gets credit for that win.
Cheeseburger?
You bought me a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I never see you buy anybody a cheeseburger. You watched the fight?
Yeah, I watched it. Willie did good.
That's what you got to say?
Well, he won, didn't he? He did good.
So you've been working on yourself. Learning to open up, that's good work.
How's that?
It's her birthday.
Be nice.
You're not breathing right. That's why you're panting. So it's your birthday, huh? How old does that make you?
I'm 32, Mr. Dunn. And according to you, I'll be 37 before I can even throw a decent punch. If I was thinking straight, I'd go back home, find a used trailer. The problem is, this is the only thing I ever felt good doing. If I'm too old for this, then I got nothing. That enough truth to suit you?
I'll show you a few things, and then we'll get you a trainer.
No, because I know if you train me right, I'm gonna be a champ. I seen you looking at me.
Yeah, out of pity.
Don't you say that. I want a trainer. I don't want charity, and I don't want favors.
Stop.
I thought she's getting better.
Okay, if I'm gonna take you on,
You won't never regret it.
if I take you on,
I promise I'll work so hard.
God, this is a mistake already. If I take you on, you don't say anything. You don't question me. You don't ask why. You don't say anything except maybe, yes, Frankie. And I'm gonna try to forget the fact that you're a girl.
That's all I ask.
And don't come crying to me if you get hurt. I'm gonna teach you how to fight. Then we'll get you a manager and I'm off down the road. One of the things I've noticed around the gym is you never move your feet. You stand there just flat-footed. You gotta move your feet. That's one of the best things I'm gonna be able to teach you. You get yourself, bend your knees a little bit. Get in an athletic position. Look like you're gonna hit something.
Move 'em how, boss?
Just you go hit the bag. Stop. You did two things wrong. One is you asked a question, and two is you asked another question. What I want you to do, it's not about hitting it hard. It's how good you hit it. Watch me. One. Okay. Yeah, just say one. That's good. That's good. Then I move over to my right foot. You'll see my weight is shifting to my right foot. And sort of like I'm chipping ice with an ice pick. I shift to my left foot, and I hit it with my right hand. Right. Don't watch anything but my feet.
Look at her. She's wax on, wax offing. Oh my gosh.
You show them how to stand, keep their legs under their shoulders.
I love him. I love him.
To make a fighter, you gotta strip them down to bare wood. You can't just tell them to forget everything you know. You gotta make them forget it in their bones. Make them so tired they only listen to you.
She's the hardest worker I've ever seen. Montage. You You go, girl.
And how to flex your knees when you fire a jab.
She is getting strong.
How to fight backing up so that the other guy doesn't want to come after you. Then you gotta show him all over again. Over and over and over. Till they think they were born that way.
Double on all those.
Think I'm ready for a fight, boss?
You asked a question. How dare you?
You're not breathing.
Hate to disagree with you.
Every time you get under pressure, you're holding your breath. Now stop doing that.
But other than that, I'm doing pretty good, right? I mean, for a girl.
I don't train girls.
Think I might be ready for a fight, boss?
We'll get a manager and we'll find out, won't we?
Got any family, boss? You're spending all this time with me. I didn't know if you had any.
No. Well, I've got a daughter, Katie. We're not exactly close.
How much she weigh?
What?
Trouble in my family comes by the pound.
Yeah.
Not very big. Used to be real athletic. Sally here's a real good manager. Looking for a girl, Sally?
I'm looking for a good one.
Let's see. There you go. Nice working with you, girlie.
You got a hell of a left.
Thank you.
Wait. Just like that, Frankie?
What am I doing wrong, Sally? Every time I get inside, she's on me.
You're doing
I
great.
ain't doing great. I'm losing.
You're wearing her down.
My gosh.
Jesus Christ.
That's Lonnie Washington's girl. Hell of a fighter. 11-0.
Your left. Keep your left up.
Lonnie's got a lot of good fighters. He's got Joey Adagio, lightweight champ.
Your left, damn it.
She can't hear
Would've
you,
been my
Frankie.
choice for a first fight, but must think she can take her.
Your left. Keep your left up.
You think she can hear you from back here?
That hurts to watch.
If he loses, wouldn't mean anything to Sally. Might even help him. Lonnie's girl gets another win. Lonnie might let Sally's lightweight fight Joey Adagio for the title.
Sally's trying to set a fight with Adagio.
Hey, what do I know?
Hey, get over here.
You're dropping your left hand. Quit dropping your left hand.
You mind if I talk to my fighter?
Well, you're doing a hell of a job of it, Sally. Is this the way you advise your lightweight?
Done?
It ain't fitting her well, Sally.
You take her. She can't fight with you anyway.
Look, I was late. Sally was just subbing for me.
You telling me this is your fight?
Say it. Say it.
Yeah, this is my fight. She thinks she knows you, that's all. Every time you drop it, she comes right over the top. So you just wait for her. So, and when she cocks that big right hand, you hear me?
I hear, boss.
And when she does, you step to the side. Good night hook. You got one?
Got her right here.
Okay.
A neck can only twist so far. Twist it just a hair more.
This looks so scary.
Your body says, hey, I'll take it from here, because you obviously don't know what you're doing.
The way she did that? Yeah. Sugar Ray would do that. Girls got sugar.
Girls got sugar.
And we'll talk about this when you regain your senses. It's called the knockout mechanism.
Don't get all carried away, Mom.
That's a good girl. My grandpa used to say that to me.
Keep my left up.
Is to protect
Good
yourself at all time. Now, what is the rule?
Protect myself at all times.
Good, good.
You gave me away. How's that protecting me?
Wasn't.
It's okay. I work on my left, boss.
Drink your water.
Other than that, how'd I do?
You did fine.
You gonna leave me again?
That place you work, do they have homemade lemon meringue pie?
Sure.
Not the kind with the canned filling crap.
It says homemade on the label.
I want you to take the weekend off.
It's only Thursday.
You gonna argue with me?
No better than to do that, boss.
All fighters are pig-headed some way or other.
You spare a few minutes for the Immaculate Conception.
Why does he do this?
All right, so see you Monday.
You sure did, boss. He said not to argue with you.
Damn woman won't do a thing I tell her.
You want my advice?
He's in his chair with his feet out.
Where are your shoes?
They're not my feet.
You got big holes in your socks.
Oh, they're not that big.
Didn't I give you money for some new ones?
These are my sleeping socks. My feet like a little air at night.
A little air conditioning.
How come you're wearing them in the daytime?
Because my daytime socks got too many holes in them.
You buy some new socks.
Well, I'd be tempted, but I couldn't say for sure. Might find its way to the track.
At least he's honest. Ouchie! You see him ricochet off the ropes? Frick. Oh my gosh, is it sexist to say that it's really even... Okay.
I got the breathing thing down.
You ain't breathing because you're knocking them out in the first round. Can't get good if you keep knocking them out in the first round. How am I going to get you fights? Nobody wants to see their fighter embarrassed.
Why am I still doing 4-rounders, Bob?
Because you haven't got the lungs for 6 rounds, that's why.
I do if I keep knocking them out in the first round.
Frankie made her fight one more 4-rounder just to let her know who was boss.
Sorry, Bob.
Maggie left no doubt about it.
Hey, there's a lot of women boxers then.
The first 6-rounder didn't go quite as smooth.
I hate it.
Maggie didn't knock her out till the end of the first round. No manager wanted to put his fighter in with Maggie. Frankie had to go into his pocket to get a decent fight, sweetening the purse by paying managers on the side.
Oh my gosh. Does Maggie know this?
That only worked for so long. Then Frankie did something he hated doing. He took a chance.
Me too, Frankie.
He moved her up in class.
Like, put her in a higher weight class. Okay. Oh, in the face. Okay. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh, gosh. Dog's broken.
Hey, give us 2 seconds, will you? Just 2 seconds. Nose is broke.
Dave, fix it.
I can't.
I seen what you can do. Fix it.
Look, I can snap it back into place, but I can't stop the bleeding. The ring doctor's gonna call it.
You can stop the blood. I can beat her.
Right down on this.
Oh. Oh.
What's red?
He's learning Gaelic.
It's Yates. Keep your head back.
Want to talk a little, Yates, to her. Show her what a treat that is.
I'll be right here.
Oh. He's like, did I just say that out loud?
How you doing?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not the one who's hurt.
Broken nose don't hurt that much.
Why are you telling me that?
But some wounds are too deep or too close to the bone. Like out, Frankie got a couple of real good offers. The first was to fight Billy the Blue Bear Osterman for the welterweight title. Billy was a former prostitute out of East Berlin.
Whoa.
Reputation for being the dirtiest fighter in the ranks.
Do we like that? Is that legal? She's down, you... That's brutal.
He turned it down without even telling her. The next was to fight the British champ, the Jamaican girl Billy just beat.
Hello? Not interested.
He turned that down, too.
That's a lot of money, boss.
You're making money. What are you still working here for?
It's a title match, right?
Are you British? It's a title you can't take away. She's got nothing to lose. You got nothing to win.
Might still be a good fight.
I just brought you up to welterweight. Too good to fight these contenders. You'd rather fight some bull champ.
My face out there so much, it's a miracle I haven't been knocked out yet, boss.
Oh, she's... So it never goes down.
I made us a reservation. You might want to shower.
He's so sweet to her.
Here you go. Here you go. Well, ain't no big secret what you're wishing for. Go on and blow.
Is it her birthday again? It's been a year?
33 ain't so old. I was still fighting at 39.
How's it going, Scrap?
In fact, doing good, Mickey.
Scrap.
You do not speak it.
Don't hardly know.
I met Frankie right after my 37th birthday. He was picking up cut work. He used to patch me up when I thought it was impossible. Good man to have in your corner.
Yes, he is.
He stayed with me through my last fight in San Bernardino. My manager was off getting drunk somewhere.
Please suck
It's
it.
just Frankie and me.
He didn't set this up, right?
I was taking a hellacious beating. Everybody's got a particular number of fights in him. Nobody tells you what that number is. It should have stopped the fight, but hell, I was a black man in San Bernardino. Blood was what I was there for. He's talking about throwing in the towel, but he ain't my manager. He can't throw in nothing. I go 15 rounds.
15 rounds.
Lose by decision. Next morning, I lose the eye. In 23 years, he's never said a thing about it. Doesn't have to. I can see it in his face every time he looks at me.
He thought he didn't protect him.
If you want to get to the title, maybe he's not the one to take you there.
You tell Mr. Mack we'd be here tonight?
You go on, eat your cupcake. Always protect yourself. People never take their own advice. If she was gonna leave Frankie, better she did it to him then.
Mr. Mickey Mack? I'm Maggie Fitzgerald.
She wouldn't.
But I thought you should know I ain't never leaving Mr. Dunn, so you don't need to make any more excuses to bump into me. Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Maggie always did like taking them out in the first round. The letters always came back marked the same way. Return to sender.
So he sends them and she either is somewhere else or just has them returned? So when he said to the priest every week.
What are you doing with your money?
Saving it?
Good girl. You know, you save enough of it, you ought to get yourself a little house.
It'll be a while before I can do that.
Might be a stretch, but you got to get yourself a place of your own. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. I'm just trying to keep you from doing the same. I'm not going to live forever.
What is it?
It's a tape on that girl in England you're going to fight. We got some moves to... Hey, get the hell down. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling. Just
You're
here,
welcome,
let me put this
darling.
in the machine.
She loves it so deeply.
10 minutes, love.
Thank you. I win. You think he'll propose?
You win, I'll propose. Got your gift here.
I think they gave you somebody else's.
No. This is it.
What's it mean?
It's something in Gaelic.
It's beautiful.
Mokisha?
She was on the undercard of a middleweight title fight, but ask someone who was there. They couldn't tell you who else fought that night.
Come on. Mokusha. Watch out, keep that hand up.
I can't get inside. I can't go close enough to hit her.
You know why that is?
Why?
She's a better fighter than you are, that's why. She's younger, she's stronger, and she's more experienced. What are you gonna do about it?
Are you gonna tell us the answer? I guess not. Life lesson. I like that she's blocking a lot. Ouchie, okay. You wanna know that I mean, it's a good thing. I've never experienced that. Not like they can't stand up. They're trying and they can't.
Maggie fought in Edinburgh and Paris, Brussels, and Amsterdam. It was always Mokushla.
Mokushla.
By the time they came back to the States, Maggie was in a whole new league.
There's no Google. She can't Google what Mokushla means. Although she could get an Irish dictionary.
After that, they got another offer to fight for the title.
We'll take 60 and you take 40, being that Maggie's the draw.
That little girl.
Is that the Berlin one?
You think people are saying that they want to see some scabby kraut beat up on Little Miss, what's her name? We'll find someone who says that and we'll take the 40. They're at 60-40, but they'll come up to 50-50.
That little house we talked about? I bought it.
Smart girl.
For my mama.
Oh.
A good daughter.
She don't know about it yet. I was hoping maybe we could stay an extra day, drive over there. I know she wants to meet you.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's tough for him. I can tell.
Mama, come on out here. Miriam's here.
Oh, I know
Johnson's
her.
old house.
I know her from so many things. What is it?
It's all yours, Mama. For you and Mardale and the kids.
No fridge. No stove, neither.
They'll be here for you move in.
We shouldn't have done this.
You need a decent plate.
You should have asked me first. Darling, government's gonna find out about this house. They're gonna stop my welfare.
Mama, know that.
I can't live without my welfare. How am I supposed to get my medicine?
I hope you don't expect JD to move in here with us. He's getting out, you know.
Why don't you just give me the money?
You want the money? Sell it.
That man hitting you?
It's from the fight. I'm a fighter, Mama.
Find a man, marry him. Live proper. People hear about what you're doing and they laugh. Hurts me to tell you, but they laugh at you.
Oh. Oh, that was so brutal. Didn't say thank you.
You ever own a dog?
Just hurts me to tell you, people laugh at you.
My daddy had a German Shepherd, Axe. He's so sick by then he couldn't hardly stand himself. One morning he got up, carried Axel to his rig, and the two of them went off into the woods singing and howling. It wasn't until he got home that night alone that I saw the shovel in the back of the truck. Sure miss watching the two of them together. I got nobody but you, Frankie.
Well, you've got me. At least that is until we find you a good manager.
Homemade.
Now I can die and go to heaven. What if a place like this is for sale? I got a little bit of savings. Hey, what the hell is Danger looking at?
Another bottle of water.
Want to come to Vegas with us?
What you suffer over the nickel slots? My heart can't take that kind of pounding.
Well, she's got a title shot. $1 million split right down the center.
Oh, that's good, Frank.
Well, I could use a good second.
You pick up somebody there in Vegas, somebody with young hands. Tell Maggie don't come back here without a belt.
Go with them.
Hey, old school, the toilet's overflowing.
Jesus, explosive. God. Come on, get back! He's sitting there, bet the mirage.
Are we for real right now? You?
Fight back! Come on. Yeah, there you go.
Get out of the gym and never come back.
How'd I do, Miss Scrape?
You did good, Danger. You did real good. You rock.
Oh, come on, Flip, man, you ain't done.
Everybody can lose one. You'll come back from this. You'll be champion of the world. Matter of fact, borrow this, Danger.
I thought your name was Dane.
Oh, never.
Oh, I see. Now I get to fight a hard and an old man.
Ever. Not my Captain America.
All right, man.
Get a job, punk.
Win this one, I'll tell you what it means. I got you some pipers.
Guys, is Danger okay? She looks like she might have moved up a weight class. She just looks so mean.
You do that one more time, it'll cost you a point. You hear me?
I really don't know if I can watch this. Oh gosh.
1 point deduction off the blue corner. You pull that crap one more time, you're disqualified.
It's gonna be all right.
Got no doubt, pal.
Oh my gosh. Okay, kick her in the balls. Come on!
8, 9.
Okay. No. Dodge.
What do I do about the bear?
I'm gonna step into the outside and hook into the lever.
I've been doing it. She's made of steel.
I want you to hit it right up under her skinny ass, understand? Digging it in, and just keep sticking her. You hear that?
What about the rest?
But... She won that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. You evil, cheap. The round was over. He put the stool in because the round was over. She's alive.
How you feeling, Dawn?
Oh my gosh.
I want a beard, boss.
I thought it might help me with the ladies.
I can't say it does.
So is she gonna be okay? Did the other girl go to jail? Did she go to jail?
They're telling him I'm a C1 and C2 complete. Means my spinal cord's so broken I'll never be able to fix it. Gonna be frozen like this the rest of my life. I asked him to tell him I don't know how he's gonna take it. Did you see the fight?
Wait.
Of course I did. You had a cold, Maggie.
I shouldn't have dropped my hand.
The bell rang.
I shouldn't have turned. Always protect myself. How many times he tell me that?
Does like to repeat himself.
It was not your fault in the slightest. Ever, ever, ever.
Yeah, it's your fault she's lying in there like that. You kept after me until I trained her. I knew I shouldn't have done it, her being a girl and all.
Frankie, that's not fair.
I'm gonna get you out of here. These doctors around here don't know squat. Otherwise, why would they be living out here in the desert? Find some place where they've actually studied medicine.
Frankie must have called every hospital in America looking for somebody who'd tell him they could fix her. Came close twice. Till they checked her over, said there was nothing to be done. Took 2 months till she was stable enough to move.
We got nurses for that, you know.
They're amateurs.
Oh my gosh.
She developed skin ulcers because she couldn't change positions.
Oh, her smile. She did not deserve this.
They made the 6-hour trip by ambulance.
And basically, she was born with no chance. She worked harder than anyone ever for her dream.
Took several hours every day to get her ready for the wheelchair. Since she couldn't breathe on her own, her respirators were always on. Oxygen was pumped into her 24 hours a day.
I hope that girl's in jail. Why did we watch this?
Maggie's mama called to say they were all coming for a visit. She waited by the window every day for the next 2 weeks. Frankie finally tracked them down. Learned they'd checked into their hotel 6 days earlier. Kept leaving messages which were never returned.
You don't have to hang around all day.
I can't believe her mom didn't come visit. How could she?
I like it here.
How could she have turned
If
out?
you weren't here, I'd come here anyway to read my books.
How could she turn out so good and pure? Where she came from?
Read this.
Hey, girlfriend, hey, bro, how you going?
Okay, that's enough. That's terrible.
I'd come here
Anyway,
anyway.
I'll tell you in English what you're saying. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there, of clay and wattles made. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the veils of the morning to where the cricket sings. Not bad, huh?
You gonna build a cabin, boss? You know, when you quit all this.
You mean boxing? No, I'll never quit. I like the stink too much, I guess.
You think? 'Cause I could see you there real easy with your books and lemon pie.
How about you? Would you like to go live in a cabin?
I could learn how to bake.
Yeah, well, then maybe I'll start looking then.
Oh, where's my little girl?
Well, don't you think you ought to go back to the hotel and change? She doesn't know you've been here a week.
Why don't you just tell us where she is?
Well, you must be JD, and you must be the business guy. Why don't you just go on back, and I'll tell you couldn't make it.
You're suggesting I'm not a good mother? Mary M can't go nowhere. We could have taken her to Disneyland, we would have.
They're gonna try and steal her money.
It's just some kind of legal thing.
How are we all doing here?
Sorry, darling, but we ain't got a lot of time.
Don't you freaking dare.
Why don't you just leave that, and then I'll read it to her later.
Hey, old man, you part of our family. Stay the hell out of this.
You deserve a swift kick in the face.
The boxing commission's paying for all this, everything.
What if they don't marry him? Mr. Johnson says they can take my house.
Assign your assets to your mother. No one will be able to touch them.
Doctors, no funeral expenses.
Screw you.
Mr. Dunn, with respect, this ain't your business.
I'll be out in the hall.
Maggie,
You've been a good daughter, Mary M.
now give us your money.
I did pretty good.
You lost, Mary M.
She won!
It's your fault the way I heard it, but
Oh my gosh, I hate her so much!
don't want to lose the rest of what you got left.
No, spit it out. No.
What happened to you?
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Mama, you take Mardale and JD and get home.
Thank you.
Before I tell that lawyer there that you're so worried about your welfare, you never signed those house papers like you're supposed to. Anytime I feel like it, I can sell that house from under your...
You go, Maggie.
And if you ever come back, that's exactly what I'll do.
Didn't even watch the fight, and then tell her what she heard. I heard you lost. It was your fault.
Well, maybe someone ought to count to 10.
Because she knocked him out.
We might have to lose it, Maggie.
Why don't someone just go in there like every 30 minutes and just move the position a little bit? Is it real? Is it not returned to sender?
My leg, boss.
It's gonna be all right. Here.
Oh, I hear your voice, boss. Need to know what my kushla means.
Well, you didn't win.
Of course she
I don't
did.
have to tell you.
The other person was disqualified, meaning she
You're the
won.
meanest man I ever met. I want to know what loves you. You remind me of my daddy.
Well, he must have been a very intelligent, handsome man.
You ain't gonna make me talk no more Yates, are you?
Looking at this catalog from City College, I thought I'd get you a wheelchair, maybe the kind that operates by blowing through a straw. I thought maybe you'd like to go back to school.
I got a favor to ask you, Bob.
Anything you want.
Remember what my daddy did for Axel?
The shovel.
Don't even think about that.
I can't be like this, Frankie. Not after what I done. I seen the world. People chanted my name. Not my name, some damn name you gave me. They were chanting for me. I was in magazines. You think I ever dreamed that happened? I was born at 2 pounds, 1.5 ounces. They used to tell me I'd fight to get into this world. And I'd fight my way out. That's all I want to do, Frankie. I just don't want to fight you to do it. I got what I needed. I got it all. Don't let them keep taking it away from me. Don't let me lie here till I can't hear those people chanting no more.
Oh my gosh.
I can't. Please don't ask me.
It's impossible to ask him.
I'm asking.
Hello?
In the middle of the night, Mag had found her own solution. She'd bit a tongue.
Stop. Stop.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Nearly bled to death before they stitched her up. She came around and ripped them out before Frankie even got there. Patted the tongue so she couldn't bite.
You can't do it. You know that.
I do, Father. You don't know how thick she is. Other fighters would do exactly what you say to them, and she'd ask why this and why that, and do it her own way anyway. But now she wants to die, and I just want to keep her with me.
Oh.
It's committing a sin by doing it. By keeping her alive, I'm killing her. You know what I mean? How do I get around that?
You step aside, Frankie. You leave her with God.
She's not asking for God's help. She's asking for mine.
The only person who comes to church that much is the kind who can't forgive himself for something. Whatever sins you're carrying, they're nothing compared to this. Forget about God or heaven and hell. If you do this thing, you'll be lost. Somewhere so deep, you'll never find yourself again.
Oh my God, it's impossible. It's an impossible situation.
We're keeping her sedated so she won't try that again.
What could he do?
I went to see Maggie this morning. You must have been somewhere else. You got a fight I don't know about.
It wasn't your fault. I was wrong to say that.
Thank you, Frankie.
You're damn right. I found you a fighter, and you made her the best fighter she could be.
I killed her.
Don't say that. Maggie walked through that door with nothing but guts. No chance in the world of being what she needed to be. 1.5 years later, she's fighting for the championship of the world. You did that. People die every day, Frankie. Mopping floors, washing dishes. And you know what their last thought is? I never got my shot. Because of you, Maggie got her shot. If she dies today, you know what her last thought will be? I think I did all right. I know I could rest with that.
It hurts to keep watching.
I'm going to disconnect your air machine. You're going to go to sleep. And I'll give you a shot and you'll stay asleep. Wakushla means my darling. My blood.
Is he gonna get in big trouble though? I don't want him to go to jail. Hurry, hurry. I don't want her to suffer.
He gave her a single shot. It was enough adrenaline to do the job a few times over. He didn't want her going through this again.
Turn off the beeping so they don't come. Put the tube back in. My darling, My butt.
Then he walked out. I don't think he had anything left.
Are we gonna get any sense of a ending for him, though?
Waited, figuring he'd turn up sooner or later. And that's when a ghost came through the door.
I got to thinking what you said, Miss Scrap.
What was that, Danger?
Anybody can lose one fight.
Go on, put your gloves on. You missed a lot of training.
Will do, Miss Scrap. Sure thing.
Frankie never came back at all. Frankie didn't leave a note, and nobody knew where he went. I'd hoped he'd gone to find you and ask you one more time to forgive him. I just hope he found someplace where he could find a little peace, somewhere between nowhere and goodbye. But that's probably wishful thinking, no matter where he is. I thought you should know what kind of man your father really was.
And his daughter forgave him. And he met his grandchildren. And he died happy and content and well with his soul. The end. And then they reunited in heaven. My gosh, it was so sad. After that movie, I just wanted one scene of his daughter knocking on his door with Morgan Freeman's letter in her hand and giving him a hug. We deserved it. I just looked it up. It's not a true story, so they could have given us that. But I also wanted to look it up. I almost wanted it to be a true story because I wanted to know the consequences that evil person had. But now I can only know in my head is just she is in jail, which is great. Actions have to have consequences. That was just brutal, heart-wrenching. Hilary Swank was phenomenal. I hope she won an award for that. It's crazy. It was only 2 hours and 12 minutes or something, but I felt like I knew her, like for a lifetime, and him, and Morgan Freeman's character. It was so sweet to see him become so tender for her and towards her. Both of them. I just can't believe how depressing it was though. But I guess in my mind, my heart, I'll just leave on what Scrap said, that she got her shot. She lived her best life more than anyone could have ever imagined for her. And she did all that she wanted to do. Before Christmas, guys! Could we have made it in second place so I could watch it after Christmas? That was a sad movie. Incredibly acted. I want to watch more of Clint Eastwood movies. He really just gets in there in the heart. Okay. Merry Christmas. Oh crap, I better watch another movie before Christmas. Okay, good night. Love you all. Mean it.